Chains by Boss. Chains by Boss is now the official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. If you need your custom cowboy chains, you go to Chains by Boss. You can find them on any of your social media. You can find them on TikTok, Chains by Boss on TikTok. You can find them also on Instagram, Chains by Boss, and you can also find them on Facebook. Chains by Boss will deliver the hottest new cowboy chains for you, and we recognize them as our official Cowboy Podcast sponsor. Thanks. And always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast would love to welcome Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. Vosqueros Game has all your custom stickers, your custom towels, your custom tumblers, anything you need to represent your team, such as those Dallas Cowboys or even those hated San Francisco 49ers. Vosqueros Gangs have you. You can find them on all social media, especially Instagram and TikTok. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the show. As always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace.
I know that's a cliche, but we must win. We will win. Win is the name of game.
Check it out.
From Stop 6, Texas, it's the big fella. It's Dallas Cowboy Chris. And from the 915, El Paso, Texas, it's 21, Armando 21. And from the capital city of Texas, Austin, the Hill Country, is our man, Retrofit Sports. It's Rue. And from the great state of Arizona, he's Mikey 520.
Stephen A. Smith will admit this team right here is legit, cause this is our year. This is our year. No wonder they be hating, cause this is our year. This is our year. This is our year. It's time to finish this fight, cause this is our year. The name of the game is win, we them Cowboys. First down, second down, we them Cowboys. Third down, touchdown, we them Cowboys. Everybody over here be some Cowboys. We be die hard. We be die hard. We be that blue.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Say, man, y'all know what the day is. Today is Wednesday. It's an abnormal day. Normally we rock this on Tuesday, but hey, man, it's a Wednesday. And welcome to the Cowboy Up podcast. And man, let me introduce the crew tonight, man. To my right, to my left, to my left, to my right, to my left, to my right, to the north, to the south, man, from the hill country of Texas. It's our man, Retrofit Sports. Welcome. It's Rue. What's up, baby?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm ready, man. I got a big week ahead of me, man. I got my anniversary. I got a Stars game. I got a Rangers game. We've already clinched. It's a beautiful time. Just is what it is, man. It's not all bad in Dallas. At least with hockey, it ain't. Damn it, because we don't have to talk about everything else right now.
Not all bad. Man, from the great state of Arizona, the player, personnel, director of the Cowboy Up podcast is our man, Typer AZ. What's up, Kate?
Hey, fellas, how y'all doing?
Man, we doing wonderful. We doing wonderful. Yeah, man. So let me explain, man. We didn't do the show yesterday because the big fella was traveling back to California, man. You know, when all your damn doctors and everything is still in Texas and you live in California and you got to go and go all the way back to Texas to see a doctor for 20 minutes. and then
That's
fly all
tough.
the way back to California.
That's crazy.
So when I was flying back during the hours of the show. So the guys was like, "Hey man, let's just do it Wednesday." So we're doing here Wednesday. I know we may not have a bigger audience tonight because they used to seeing us on Tuesday nights, but hey, we're gonna rock this on Wednesday today. So if you guys want to join us, man, you know I will throw links in the comment section. So if you want to join us today, you're more than free to join us. I know today, man, we're gonna talk about the owners meeting. You know, they made some changes. They tabled some things. It's some things we're gonna get into. Also, just a quick, you know, we always do a quick little recap of the weekend. Rue, how was your weekend, man? I'm sorry, I missed you, man. How was your weekend, bro?
Bro, shit. Now that I think about it, I had a busy ass weekend. Boy, we had people over. We had people at the house. Barbecuing and whatnot. Had a few burgers, had a few wings. I mean, it ain't the big fella chicken, but I do pretty good with some poultry from time to time. It is what it is. I've been told my wings are legit, so
Okay.
I have to give them to you one day so you can check them out and tell me if they're worth the shit or not. Because I've had Chris's chicken. I'll eat Chris's chicken cold. I don't like chicken like that. Like I'm telling you, I was just, bro. If you go back to that show that we did live together in Austin,
Yeah.
bro, you see me get up for chicken like 10 times during that episode. I keep coming back with a new thing of chicken. Me and Mondo are just eating chicken.
Say, hey, I guess I need to open up a restaurant and say it ain't Chris's chicken.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
People be like, what the hell are they talking about? It ain't Chris's chicken.
Yeah, it ain't Chris's chicken. That's a slogan in itself. I'm telling you right now. Because anybody who's had that man's chicken is ridiculous.
Say, Kuiper, I gotta give you where that phrase came from. When we was in Arizona for the Cowboy Cardinal game, right?
Shit.
Your pops was cooking chicken on the grill, right? And 21 was teasing him, and 21 say, it ain't Chris's chicken. Then, ever since then, there's been a saying on the show, it ain't Chris's chicken, right? And you ought to see your pops. Every time somebody said you ought to see his face, he'd be like, you know, he hit the ground.
I could have matched that face.
You got to blame that on 21. 21 started that, man.
Oh, but I'm Kuiper, I'm telling you, I really don't eat chicken like that. I eat wings from time to time, but I'm not a big chicken eater. I like steak. You know, I like hamburgers and shit. Like I'm not a chicken dude. Like it's hard for me to just eat chicken and rice. It's a pain in my ass. But bro, Chris's chicken. Like it hits you different, man. The seasoning, it's got that like nice burnt crisp, like not burnt, but like just crisp.
Yeah.
It's ridiculousness, tender as shit. I eat the hell out of that chicken, man. I eat the hell out of that chicken.
Hey man, I never seen two people that weigh under 200 pounds eat so much. 21, dude. I thought that something was wrong. I was like, man, I ain't eating so much. And you know, Rudy, all that stuff came up across my timeline again the last couple of days because you know that's when we did it. And I started laughing, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, "Well, it ain't Chris's chicken." I see. That's funny. But we all gonna get together again this year, and we gonna do another barbecue. So, Kuiper, man, how was your weekend, man? Before we get into the show, man, how was your weekend?
It was quiet, chilling, quiet. Honestly, that's all I got to say about it. Didn't have anything too special.
Nothing special going on. All right. Well, look, man. We gonna get into this, man. We're having a show today, man. The owners had a meeting. Also, man, we were talking about new rule changes in the NFL this season. They tabled one, and let's talk about the one they tabled first, man. They tabled the tush push, the Eagles tush push. They tabled it because they really couldn't come up with a good enough scenario to win it or to keep it. So, Kuiper, I'm gonna start with you, and then we're gonna. Well, now let's start with Rue. Rue, tell us about. Did they say? Tell us about the tush push and why they were talking about it.
So this is according to NFL.com. The NFL tabled a vote on a proposal by the Green Bay Packers to ban the tush push. It may be discussed again at Spring League meeting in May. So they could be talking about this a month. But it's funny to me that it was the best. When it comes to the rule itself, I got a hard time with it. I only heard one perspective, and I wish I remember. I think it was yours, but the only thing that I really think is unfair about that tush push rule is that the offense can kind of team up and push each other, and the defense is not allowed to do that because of a rule that was implemented on special teams where they were just pushing through and blocking field goals with ease. But it's like can't have it both ways. But on the same token, I don't think it should be banned. I just think you should give both teams an equal opportunity if you're going to do something with this rule, because it's not the Eagles' fault that Jalen Hurts squats 600 pounds.
It's true.
I've seen other quarterbacks fail, like Jordan Love, at this very play.
Even Allen and Buffalo failed at it.
Even Allen in Buffalo.
Quarterback. Yeah.
And he's a big boy, and he can run. Like Josh Allen can run way better than Jalen Hurts, in my opinion. I think he's a way better runner. If we're comparing them as runners, I think Josh Allen smokes him in that. And the fact is, when it comes to that play, Jalen is just different. Jalen is able to do some things in that moment that makes him very different because of the simple fact that he is immensely strong for a quarterback in his position. And that's just a fact. So I can't penalize a team for that, but I do want it to be even on both sides, because at the end of the day, you're taking a gamble, right? If you're going to stack your defense against that play, what's to stop them from doing the dive and quick pitch out to a running back, quick pitch out to a receiver, and then they're running around the end? You got to defend it no matter what. So I just feel like it should be even on both sides,
right?
But I don't think the play should go away.
All right. Kuiper, give me your thoughts on the tush push, Kuiper.
See, it's hard for me because that rule for special teams is so real. Okay, for you to say that the defense or the special teams can't push their guys forward, from behind like that, but the offense can. That's stupid to me. That's stupid in itself. The play itself, I hate the play. I honestly hate the play because to me, it's not a football play. It's a rugby play, and it's just not competitive. Every single time, even the Eagles, like nobody else can get it as good as the Eagles, but it's still a really high success play.
Yeah. So, all right, I got a question for you, Kuiper. I got a question. All right, football kind of originated from rugby. It did originate from.
Oh, I know that. Yeah,
it did. Right. So the scrum. This is how I feel about the tush push as a Cowboy fan. Right. It doesn't bother me that the Eagles have perfected it, because the reason it doesn't bother me, because remember when the veer came out, could nobody stop the veer? Remember when the wishbone came out, could nobody stop the wishbone? Remember Nebraska's power eye with the pitch, could nobody stop it? Now, and then and let's go even to current situations. With the spread offenses now. How the running back wide receiver combo, just like if you think about Baltimore, who can really stop Baltimore? Who can really run Baltimore offense but Baltimore? If you really think about it, right? So, but in all those offenses I named, they're obsolete now because the defense have come up with plans or schemes to stop it, right? They come up with it. So if somebody jump in the wishbone right now, everybody start laughing like, oh, that shit ain't going nowhere. Somebody jump in the veer right now, people start laughing, oh, that ain't going nowhere. Even the run and shoot. Remember the run and shoot? Remember the Houston Gamblers started that. The run and shoot, and then it translated to the NFL, and then people caught up to the run and shoot. People caught up to the West Coast offense, right? I think it's more of a coaching situation, and this is from a Cowboy fan. I hate when those some bitches run it. It irritates the fuck out of me. But you gotta have. I'm with Rue though. If they're able to lock in and do a rugby scrum, the defense should be able to do it also. That's the only thing about it that I think would be fair, and I think we can go from there. Now, if you can't teach your guys, you can't teach your guys how to stop it. Hey man, they keep running. To me, until the rules change, it's fair game. Because think about it, if the Cowboys or even the Cardinals, perfected that, and you get your first down and you get your touchdown every time, wouldn't you love that shit? I mean, you think about it.
Yeah, I would love it, but I would be like, it looks so ugly in football, man. Like as a football fan, dude, I just don't like the play. It just doesn't look right to me.
I tell you what, though, if you do your job on first and second down against that team, you take that play away, it is what it is. You put yourself in these situations, and the fact of the matter is, if this was every team, and I get it, it's a high percentage play a lot of the time, but I see it get stopped a lot of the time too. And the fact of the matter is, nobody does it like the Eagles. If everybody was basically playing on a 1st and 9 basis, if every single team was doing it, okay. But they're not. The Eagles dominate that particular play. They do it better than anyone else, and there's a reason for that. And it's mainly because of who their quarterback is. Right. And it's just I can't discount that. Like as much as I hate that team, and I really don't think that he's like all that in a bag of chips, like people will tell you that he is. All of a sudden, he's top 5. Like we're not even going to get into that. It's just one of those situations where it's like, bro, I can't discount a team's ability to be able to do something a lot of other teams can't do. I can't discount that, and I'm not going to take it away from them. But I do want it to be fair on both sides, because I do think it's bullshit that you have to be 1-on-1 as a defender, but you can be 2-on-1 as an offensive lineman. That's
they're not even 2-on-1. That's 3-on-1, 4-on-1.
And really, because they're already outnumbered, right? Like, and I
don't disagree with Drew either. Well, we disagree on a lot of things, but Drew is correct. They do have the best fucking offensive line in football. They got a quarterback that squats 600 pounds, and if they can't get an inch, how many? I think their success rate was at 98% on the tush push.
Yeah,
and I think they didn't make it. I think it was like a legal procedure or something. The reason why they didn't get it. So
and you know what we discount too? We discount the fact that on 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, I've seen them not get it. Come right back out on 4th down and then get it. Like stop them twice if you need to. I mean, like, I'm just saying this hasn't been a problem for years.
Right.
Nobody's replicated it like this where like people are noticing it. Nobody's done it like that before. And maybe it's because they're winning. Maybe it's because they won the Super Bowl like that. But I'm just saying, nobody else is doing it like this. At least I don't believe so. I know the percentages are pretty high, but I know it's not as consistent as they are.
Yeah.
And they're definitely bringing that curve up.
Go ahead, Kuiper. I'm sorry.
No, it's just, I get the team itself, the way that they're set up, it's perfect for the play, right? But again, dude, it's just how, as a defense, are you going to be able to defend 4 guys against 1 person? 5, like it's just everybody's going straight forward. They're pushing the linemen, they're pushing the QB, and the linebackers. You can't push your own dudes forward. And to me, it's like a scrum when they're pushing a running back towards the first down or towards the goal line. Both sides should be able to push back and forth. It shouldn't just be one-sided.
Right. All right. Rue, what was your next rule you want to talk about? Those owners and owners.
So they changed the overtime rule.
Okay, tell us about it. What is overtime now?
League passed a proposal by the Eagles to align the postseason and the regular season overtime rules by granting both teams an opportunity to possess the ball regardless of how the outcome of the first possession. However, unlike the postseason, regular season OT will remain 10 minutes instead of 15 and can end in a tie.
Okay, so basically, like the current rule is whoever scored a touchdown first is over. If you score 3 points, the other team gets the possession. But now the new rule is basically it don't matter who scores what, the other team get a opportunity to play. Basically, it's like college rules now, because in college, the difference is college set up on the 25. And you get and I actually really love the college overtime rule. At first, I didn't like it, but now it's so fucking exciting. I love it now. But that's something, man. I guess I'm too old for this gray hair is talking. I know it's always change, right? I know we gotta adjust, we gotta do change, right? And I know the change is for the better. I always love the sudden death rule. Hey man, whoever scored first, period, win the damn game, right? But I did get excited for each team having an opportunity. But so Kuiper, what did you think about the new overtime rule?
I'm not against it, honestly, because at the end of the day, it's more football. We get to see a lot more action. We get to see a lot more exciting plays happen. And that's really all that it comes down to. But it really is unfair if you think about it. If the offense scores right away, the other offense never got a chance to actually score or never got a chance to do something, I get the defensive side needed to step up. But if it's like playoffs, you knew at some point this was going to happen. They were going to bring it into the regular season. This was always going to happen, especially when their golden boy, fucking Josh Allen, is the whole reason why that they even do this.
Yeah. I was thinking that too. I said, I think this is the Josh Allen rule.
Oh my God, this is the second time that they've changed the rule for him. That's the only part that irks me.
Well, yeah, because hey, man, I just think, man, he is the golden boy right now. And they did change the rule twice for him. Yeah, but it's funny how the scenarios happen in both of those games, and then the next year they change the rules. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. So, Rue, are you happy with it though? Are you happy with the each team get a possession? It doesn't matter if it's a touchdown or not.
Honestly, no. I like the sudden death. You've had 60 minutes, and I don't want my players out there any longer than they need to be. I want my players throughout the season. And, at the end of the day, when you really think about it, it's 10 minutes in overtime, right? It's 10 minutes.
Right.
You assume every drive to go, assume it's 65 yards starting at the 35, because we're going to talk about the touchback rule in a minute. But either way, let's say you're going 65 yards in 10 minutes. Ideally, it happens in 3.5 minutes, right? Depending on how they decide to work the clock, maybe it's 5 minutes. Right. Other team gets the ball. They got less than 5 minutes to go, 8 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go, whatever it is. And they score. I mean, I don't know. I just feel like the game is long enough in terms of what opportunities they have to finish the game. And I tell you what, no matter what you're doing in these situations, if the way this is probably going to work out, if the other team scores, you got to be going for 2, right? At that point, you got to be going for 2. And then you're forcing them to get out of field goal range or keep out of field goal range, because then you're just going to see a bunch of field goal endings, right? Score and then a score and then a field goal. Like if that's just what it turns into, because defense is just tired, players are getting injured. I don't know. I like the fact that it's only 10 minutes, but I feel like you're reducing it to 10 minutes and allowing 2 scores kind of defeats the purpose. Might as well just left it at 15.
Man, I wonder what's gonna happen in the Buffalo game next year to change another rule.
Yeah, really.
Well, it's funny. The Eagles asked for this. This came from the Eagles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Eagles requested this, and they,
All right.
I mean, they got it. So, it
So
is
we,
what it is,
so we
I guess.
got the overtime rule. We got table the tush push. Now what else we got?
Let's see. So the free agency one is funny to me. The free
Okay.
agency one is funny because essentially what they're doing is they're allowing them to talk to restricted free agents over the phone for a maximum of 5 minutes. Like they're giving them 5-minute interviews
This is the dumbest.
What the fuck?
and like strictly 5 minutes. And I'm just like, bro, if you really expect me to believe that you guys aren't talking to each other, like, come on, man. Like everybody's talking. All these guys are friends. Like all these guys are buddies. And
True.
agents can talk to whoever the hell they want. So, like, I don't know. It's like this funny like way
Wait a
to
minute, man.
manipulate that this is what we're doing. We're
Come on, Ru-
controlling
Ru.
the way this works.
Ru, you got to read that to me again, please read that. I want to understand this. Okay, could you read that
All
for
right,
me,
hold on.
please?
Let me find it.
Because that's
The
most
Steelers'
ridiculous.
proposal regarding contact with free agents during negotiation window passed with some modification
Of
on
course, it's
1 year
fucking
trial
Steelers.
basis. Yeah, it's the Steelers for sure.
Okay.
NFL Network insider Tom Pellegrosso reported clubs can now have one video or phone call with no more than 5 prospective unrestricted free agents and can book travel upon agreeing to terms. Previously, clubs could only have contact with agents, not players, until free agency officially begins 52 hours later. And then it gets into, where did I read that?
But it's still
So they
dumb.
just got rid of fucking tampering.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, Typer. Yeah, tampering is over, basically.
That's so fucking stupid.
Who's gonna be there with a stopwatch to see? Hey,
But
y'all only talk.
I need to
for-
pull that up too because I
3 seconds. I mean, how they gonna govern that? How they gonna govern that? You can only talk 5 minutes on the phone before the free agency.
Like, what
that's-
the fuck?
That is probably one of the dumbest rules I ever heard of in my, because we already know everybody tampers, because
Oh yeah.
opening day of free agent, there's no way you can agree on the fucking contract literally the minute free agent starts. They've been talking. They've been talking the whole as soon as the offseason started. It's just the dumbest thing ever. And I know why they had tampering, just because some of the other teams that couldn't afford these high-end players to give them opportunities to actually get their voice in. But dude, it don't matter, man. Players are gonna go where they want to go, period. Whoever got the most money, it don't matter. you
And
know?
okay, and that was regular ones, right? So they're able to talk to 5 of those, and then this is on the Commander's website. More contact with prospective unrestricted free agents. The NFL will allow teams to have one video or phone call with up to 5. What the hell? No, it's the same shit. I
Yeah,
read it
it's-
wrong then.
Yeah,
I thought it
it's
was
the
only like, I thought when I first read it, I saw that they could only talk to them for like 5 minutes, and I was like, wait, that's ridiculous. Like that's the
Right.
dumbest shit I ever heard.
same-
But I guess I was wrong. It's just 5 unrestricted free agents. My
Wow.
bad. My apologies.
I was about to say, man, there's not
That's what
much
I
you can
get.
do at 5.
So
Yeah,
you can,
no, bro. Because I was like, wait, what?
so you can talk on the phone up to 5 free agents, not 5
Yeah,
minutes.
you can either video call them in or fly them in. 5 of
Okay.
them.
All right.
And you can talk directly to the player now.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is they gotta allocate which free agents they want to target, and up to 5, and then that's who you can talk to. Basically, you can't talk
Yeah.
to nobody else.
Yeah, in
Well,
that time period before
This- yeah, I still don't
it
understand,
officially
though.
opens.
This is what I understand. How can you govern that rule? How can do you really think the NFL teams are going to be honest, say we only talk to 5 players?
Well, I guess because you can still talk to the agent, right? Like you can talk to an agent, but like, and if you think about it, five is enough. Where how many free agents did we get, right? And if you're talking about high profile free agents, there's not that many in there anyway. But
Right.
I mean, I guess this just gives them an opportunity to like court some of the top ones, right? You got 5 top free agents you want. You can court a few of them to the complex beforehand.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we got free agency, we got the tush push, we got overtime. What else do we got?
So this one's interesting for me, and I'm gonna explain it. Basically, they're allowing the kickers to use the kicking balls that they practice with, because
Okay.
apparently these balls get beat to shit. There's no other way for me to explain it to you. Basically, these balls get kicked so much that they've formed into this kicking ball. Is no other way to describe it. So basically, they're going to allow kickers to submit those balls for punting, for kicking, for kickoff, and all that stuff.
No, I ain't got no problem with that.
And I didn't type this one out. Oh yeah, I did, but it ties right into the next one. In terms of the touchback, unless y'all want to talk about the kicking ball.
No, the kicking ball don't bother me at all. That don't bother me.
So the NFL is desperate to bring back the kickoff, right?
Okay. Yeah.
They're not getting rid of this dynamic kickoff. This kickoff that you have seen where the defense, where everybody stays still until the returner has the ball, this is not going away.
No.
I say all that to say this. I know that people are calling this a punishment, right? That's what I've heard. Because if they kick a touchback now, instead of coming out to the 30, they come out to the 35, and they only got 65 yards to go. Which, if everybody remembers, it used to be at the damn 20.
Yep.
You know, like
it still can be at the 22.
And it still can be if it falls into the zone and they don't return it.
Right.
They allow it to touch back or something. If it like lands in the zone and goes in the end zone and they touch it back, it only comes out to the 20.
Yeah.
So they're desperate to bring this back. I say that to say this. We have a soccer player as a kicker, Brandon Aubrey. We have a damn soccer player as a kicker. And I'm telling you right now, this is a whole new implement of this game. Because I kind of saw him flirting with it last year. But I'm really hoping they implement the shit out of it this year. Because if he can kick that ball straight up soccer style, where it's got that like wiggle in it, and make it land right on like the 15 or the 20 or the 20, on the 10, on the 5-yard line, and have that wicked spin and bounce to it, it could be dangerous. It could be lethal. Because you could be talking about getting the ball back. Like he'd touch it, it's live. And if it start rolling around like crazy, you never know. Things can happen. He pick it up, get it hit good, let it go. Or if nothing else, they start on the 20, and I'll take that.
Yeah, but I agree with you, man. I think they just trying to bring the excitement back. Because you remember, man, I it's something about opening kickoff, okay, about the game, okay. At first, when the UFL did that, where they, stand still, at first I thought it was the weirdest looking thing ever. But I actually liked it because they wanted to cut down on collisions. They wanted to do a lot of things that the cut down on the concussions and everything. So I knew why they did it, and I actually started enjoying it, And then now the NFL teams is like, you know what? Well, we'll give you the 30-yard line, but to me, if they giving you the 35, man, you almost at midfield. Because if you get 35, you 5 away from the 40, you 15 from the 50-yard line. So, hey, man,
one first down.
I like it because we got an excited kick returner on our team, right? We want to get the ball as much as possible. Okay, keep kicking to that son of a bitch. Keep kicking to him.
Yeah.
So, Kuiper, what you think about that kickoff rule?
Honestly, I want to see how far they're willing to go to bring kickoffs back, because you put it to the 25, to 30, now 35. How far are you really willing to go to make kickoffs happen? Because to me, there's teams are still gonna want to just kick it out of bounds. There's gonna be some teams that are gonna be like, we don't want to risk a return for a touchdown, because those do change games. Those do completely 360 momentum. So it's I'm fine with it. I like it. get more excitement. You get special teams players. You get to see who really is a skilled kicker in this league now. That's the best part to me, honestly.
And okay. Oh, I'm sorry, man. We need to welcome him, right, man. The Mikey 520 interest. Hold on. Here we go. Mikey 520. From the great state of Arizona, he's here. He's Mikey 520. What's up, Mikey? Welcome to your own show.
Yeah, thank you. Forgive my my audio. Forgive my the clunkiness. This Wi-Fi in this beautiful, luxurious hotel in the middle of Buff BFE. Yeah, it is. You know what? The color scheme it works. It works. So, yeah, man. So, like Kuiper said, what the kick return brings to the football, it's the home run aspect. We love Dante Hall. We love Devin Hester. And we love that we had a Cavante Turpin up our sleeve. So it really puts that special teams aspect in it, and special teams players making the roster. But I gotta not disagree, but add this with the kicking game. I think the kicking game has been it's the best it's been in forever. We got 55 yarders going in, and I think the new nuance and the natural progression of what the rules are going to do to the kicking game is what is that called? What is it? Not cowboy corner. Oh, not cowboy corner. Like a casket corner, like a drop, or putting the ball high in the air. Yeah, high in the air where you use the kicking game as a part of the game and the special teams part of the game, because we saw it ourselves. We saw what happened in Washington. Yep. We saw the special teams was very much about of that win. I just saw it the last 4 minutes of that game. There was 35 points scored, and 2 of them were kick returns for touchdowns. And right. Yes, I understand Wanye should have took a knee, but he scored. But what Cavante did, and that's why it was so great for us to sign him as a free agent. As much as Jerry doesn't sign free agents, I don't think he was the great value. He was just what. That's just another thing entirely. But let me get off the side road and get back to the main road. It's gonna make the kicking game a little bit better and a part of the game, and it's gonna make you a little more nuanced.
Right. I'm just really excited about it, man. To me, it's nothing like a kickoff, man. That opening kickoff, and then your possibility of your man may take it 95. Hey, man, you know how if the opening kickoff is returned, man, that stadium is so electric. It's like a home run at your leadoff batter. You know what I mean? Or scoring a goal in the first minute in the soccer game. It's just exciting, man. So
I swear they talk about Devin Hester's return more than they talk about Peyton Manning winning that Super Bowl.
That's true.
I swear. I see that return more than I see any other highlight from that entire game.
That's so fair. That's so fair.
It's so true, Rue. You are correct, man, because that's what people remembered in that game.
I remember that. That's what I remember. I remember that more than anything in that game.
Yeah. Hey, and if you got to think about it, Desmond Howard went in the Green Bay game.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
The years that the Raiders would get the Super Bowl MVP and add them in the team. But you forget in that same year, Santonio Holmes opened up the national championship against the Gators with the kick return, and it was a matter of weeks in between. It was awesome.
Santonio Holmes.
Man, see, that's what
no. Well, no. And Chris could attest
Of
to fuck
all the
Santonio Holmes because he
players
did it as
you
a.
could have brought up. Of all the players you could have brought up,
Seriously,
you had to
why'd
bring
you
the
have to?
toe tap.
Why'd
You
you
had
have
to
to?
bring up the toe tap.
Hey, we met each. Hey, that. Hey, it's unfortunate. I don't know if this is fortuitous or not. That was the day I met you. On that exact day.
That's funny. That's funny, man. You know, hey, but now he didn't mean to jab at you, Kuiper. You know, it was just
No,
it was
I
just
know,
a
I know.
reference. It was just a reference. It was just a reference.
It goes along lines with it was a catch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the other one thing, let's talk directly about Cowboy football, right? And Rue, I know you had talked about this 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. What's taking them so long to get Micah done? Are they going to wait till the last minute again? We already know what the number is.
Well,
We all know. We all know what the number is.
Jerry apparently doesn't know who Micah's agent's name is. He don't know who that guy is. He don't know. He never met him. Apparently, he don't talk to him much. He talked to Micah. He got 3 numbers in his phone. One of them's Micah's.
Mm-hmm. Billy loves us. He loves us so much. But dude, this is my whole thing. Remember we complained so much about him waiting so long for CD, waiting up to kick off with Dak. You know, man, if you get him done now, man, you have so much movement in the future, right? We already know, and Mikey, I really want your comment on this, Mikey. We all know what the number for Mikey for Micah Parsons is going to be. We all know, okay?
Because they've already waited.
Yes. And honestly, I mean, as soon as the season over, I would have been trying to sign him then before T and the other guys got their money, and we didn't know that Myles Garrett was going to get the money he got. And the only reason he got it because he wanted to get out of there, right? And he said, "Oops, $40 million. Cleveland looks so great. Cleveland looks so good." so man, Mikey, man, give me your comment, man. What you think about Micah and what's taking so long? Oh, and what's up, DJ Kai? What's up, baby?
So DJ Kai, and you want to announce that if you want to announce that you're going to be at that golf tournament.
And Kai, I'm gonna put the link in the bio, man, so you can come in and promote the Unity picnic too. Okay. All right, go ahead, Mike.
Well, there's nothing going to be, something new or groundbreaking for me. This is the status quo. This is on brand. I don't know why we ain't gonna get no free agents, but this year we did. But this is Jerry. This is the way he conducts business. So this is not anything new. Would have been riveting if they would have got it done and we would have said it like they did. But that's not. This is on brand. This is Jerry being Jerry. What was the quote? That he doesn't care if he has to overpay. Or something to that effect, not getting it right or overpaying. You tell me how you doing, Miss T. You look lovely as ever. Help me out on that, Kuiper.
He said, "I don't care if I have to overpay. We want to get it right."
You said you didn't want to get it right, or I don't know.
He wants to get it right. That's what he wants. That's what he's trying to prioritize. But what the fuck is there to get wrong?
Well, the thing is, dude, Mike is gonna get his money, and as much as you want to shit on them about they were gonna have to pay these players anyway. The only player that had to sacrifice himself really was Dak Prescott, and he kind of screwed us if you see it in hindsight because this is his second contract. He made his bag on the first one, and it goes back to the great Wolverine / Patriot, the sacrifices that Tom Brady make, he's only one of one kind that you're gonna get, and we didn't have, and let Dak get his bag. We're not gonna kick somebody's butt for making their money, but considering the cap and considering winning, there was only one Tom Brady, and this is Micah's first contract, and you got to give props for us getting these players. At the same time, that's something we overlook all the time. But I get it. I get it. We want what's best for us, for what's best for our team, but that's just not the way this business is played, and that's not the way Jerry's making this business. And this is status quo on brand.
And I agree with you, Mikey. I really do agree with you. Everybody wants top 5 players in the NFL, and then as soon as you get one on your team, everybody start bitching about how much they make. Well, bro, that's just the way it is. Okay. I was on record a proponent of trading Micah Parsons for picks and other players because of the money situation, right? And you know what changed my mind and what made me fall in love with Micah Parsons again? Remember, he got hurt last season, and when he came back, Micah Parsons was on a mission. Okay, if I get that Micah Parsons on the field every Sunday, dude, he was unstoppable. He was unblockable. Dude, it was so many instances that he won the freaking game himself. So, dude, that's when I took away I want to trade Micah thing. I was like, nope. I got this guy here that is a generational player. He's unblockable. And if we just get one, just a above average defensive end on the other side of him, you know how electric the Cowboys defense would be. It would be
woogie.
Hey, DJ Kai, I see you. Give us 2 minutes, Kai. I'm gonna bring you up. Okay, Rue, what you think, baby?
I mean, with Micah, man, you really hit it on the head with how he came back after the injury, because when he said that they were trying to get it to the playoffs, he meant that shit. Like, he meant it. He really, until they were officially eliminated, it was like he brought everything he could every single week to try to get every single win for this team to get into the playoffs. He didn't care who was running quarterback. He was trying to get into the playoffs. And, kudos to him for that. Obviously, they weren't successful in doing that, but at the end of the day, he gave it his all. And the number is going to be 40+ million. Like, let's just get it done. We've already waited for Max. We've already waited for Myles Garrett. There's no one else. It's Micah's turn. Let's just get this number done and move it on. And maybe we're talking about years at this point. Maybe it's this, that, and the third. Like, it's like little things. I can only imagine that it's that. And really, it was a shock for us because of how fast they got the Oso Digizua deal done. They got that deal done quick, and it was like, maybe it's in the stars. They're going to get this done quick too. And, maybe they're waiting for the draft. Maybe Micah's waiting for the draft. Maybe it's not even them. Maybe it's Micah like, you know what? I want to see what you do. Because this goes both ways. He can do whatever he wants. Like, it's not like there's no way for him to, kind of figure out what he wants to do. Maybe he's waiting for that. But I don't really think that's the situation. Ultimately, what I really think is that, like Mikey said, this is on brand. And this is what we can come to expect from this organization when it comes to doing stuff like this. I think we just got a little taste of it with Oso Digizua, so we thought we'd be done by now. But, once the draft happens, which is, 20 days away, maybe this kind of all comes to fruition and, we get through it and it's all done with.
All right, Copy, you got anything before we bring DJ Kai up?
I just want to know, what does he mean by we don't want to get it wrong, we want to get it right? Like, what part of the contract would you get wrong, other than maybe the years? The numbers are gonna be there. Everybody knows the numbers. He knows the numbers. Micah knows the numbers. So what part, Jerry, are you gonna get wrong?
Can I explain this to you? Like, come on, this man had the wrong definition of all in. like, come on, man. He's circumcising mosquitoes with the chainsaw. So, this is Jerry being Jerry, and he's being very obtuse with the media. Doesn't like getting called that. He doesn't like getting the question. He goes, or you'll get somebody else to ask the question. And he's just being a little bit of course, he's old, and sometimes he fumbles and he says he word vomits out of his mouth, but he's just Jerry being Jerry. It's not for you to really understand, for real, because
That's fair.
there's in the last 2 years, we've been dealing with this, and we're watching deteriorating mind of an old man. Yeah, so yeah, but in the last 2 years, there's been a top 10 list on some stuff that we're scratching our head, thinking like, what did he just say? Like, what? Like, so from the jocks to the socks.
Right. All right, man. Hey, we got a special guest. Man. The president of the #1 fan unity group for the Dallas Cowboys. It's our man, our homeboy. Welcome, DJ Kai. What's up?
What's
DJ
up? What's
Kai?
up? What's up, fellas? How you guys doing, man? What's up?
What's up, Bubba?
Hey,
The-
it sounds crazy you saying that like that, introducing it like that, Chris. But yeah, it's super cool what we're doing, and we're just having fun, bro.
Hey, Kai, you got some special things going on this next week. So, Kai, the floor is yours, man. Tell us what's going on in Bakersfield the weekend of the 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Man, we got what started out as being something small just to get Cowboys fans together. It's kind of been blowing up. But it's a Cowboys fans unity thing, man. We do something to bring everyone together that's Cowboys fans, especially right now, man. It's needed. We need some positive vibes. We need some positive, just experiences with fellow Cowboys fans. Because right now, after the second half of last season, all those injuries and all this all-in crap, that Jerry Jones is talking. I think that's why this event is even getting bigger, is because everyone's thirsting for some positive vibes and some cool things to be happening. But no, we're having a Cowboys fans unity event here in Bakersfield, California. I ran out the whole park. I get the alcohol permit. I get sound permits. I get everything I need to do so we could be left alone and do our thing as Cowboys fans. But it's not just a little barbecue. We got 3-time Super Bowl champ Tony Tolbert coming. We got 5-time Pro Bowler Anthony Miller coming. We got ex-cornerback Evan Oglesby coming. We got performances by Makumba, the Crazy Boy. They have Dallas Cowboys tracks. We have Rosie from, she's formerly of the Raised by Chola. She's a Cowboys fan. Huge social media following. She's coming. Doing a signing. So yeah, just something to, a little bit of something for everybody. And we got barbecue plates. Everyone can bring their own drinks. It's a vibe, man. It's a party. And we're expecting probably 500 to 600 people out here this year.
Yeah, and it's gonna be exciting because the big fella's gonna make his first appearance.
The big fella's gonna make it, man.
That's gonna be a whole lot of ignorant. There's gonna be a whole lot of ignorant. I swear, man. You got Super Chola rolling up. Golly. And there's never something small when it comes to One Star, One Family, and DJ Kai. There's never something. They're like, we're having a small trip to Cabo. The damn cruise line is all full of Cowboy fans. In the middle of Niner country. God bless.
Hey man, that's how we do. Well, you know what? A lot of people don't realize how many Cowboys fans are in California. Like Cowboys are probably, even though you got Raiders, huge following, you got the Niners, a huge following, but people do not realize how many Cowboys fans are on the West Coast.
You need to get Don Fernando over there. You need to get Don Fernando over there. You need OG Candlestick and Don Fernando over there, man, have their own table.
And we got even Terrence Parsons, Micah. You guys talking about Micah Parsons, the contracts and stuff like that, negotiations. But TPTV, Micah Parsons' dad is coming too, so we'll be taking care of him. So I really don't want people hitting them up about it, but that's what's gonna be in the air. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a little insight.
little information.
Yes, I'll try to get that little bit of information. But guess what? Chris is gonna have a chance to get that too. So I'll definitely introduce him to Chris. That way Chris could get at him and maybe try to, do a little private interview or something with him.
we gonna have my camera lady, aka my wife.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, every step I make, you right there. You better have the camera ready. We got a lot of interviews to do this weekend. And, when me and Kai talked about it, I've been like, Kai say, Chris, you in California now. You can at least drive now. I was like, it is the birthday weekend, and I ain't nothing like a party like a DJ Kai party anyway. So hey, watch.
Hey,
Dude,
but
you're not gonna pay for a drink. You're not gonna have to pay for a drink.
It's you don't have to pay for a drink. We got Stargaze Promotions handing out the Doomsday drink. It's a blue drink with vodka and all that. She only does that for us. She brings jugs of it and just hands it out. So that's the vibe. That's how everybody is. Everyone brings enough beer just to hand out because there's no alcohol being sold there. So everybody's there bringing stuff just to kick it, have a party, music, dance. We have a Selena tribute. Latina Divina is going to be performing. Perfect for this 30-year anniversary of Selena passing and Yoli getting denied in court. So a lot's going on. And even
I got a Selena story.
Yeah, and even the news, our local news hit up Latina Divina to do a story that was on the news today just because they saw that. So, I mean, it's crazy, but we're going to have all the biggest fan clubs. I can actually say all the biggest fan clubs in California are going to be here, represented here. Also, we got some from
Separate the hitters, put the hitters on the other side of the park, bro. Those cholos. Don't get
Hey, they'll be right there. Actually, you know what? They're actually probably going to be the ones rolling the deepest. They got people from Utah, Oregon, and all that coming too. So
the borrachos on one side, the hitters on the other.
Yeah, borrachos won't be there, but it's all good, man. We got plenty of families, Cowboys families coming. You don't have to be a fan club to come and kick it with us. This is something for everybody, but fortunately, a lot of the fan clubs, they get what we're doing now, and they just want to be part of the positive vibes and let people know, hey, we're here to do this and have some fun with everybody. So, yeah, it's just snowballing right now, and we're gonna have vendors out there. We're gonna have a lot of different people with merch. El Rey Michoacan's gonna be here. He'll be over here with all this stuff. Pretty much whoever's in Cali that's doing something is gonna be coming.
I got another sign being made by him because for some reason I'm not gonna have mine.
That's called losing a bet.
But let me touch on something that you do, Kai, and I give you props because I've been a part of the club scene, obviously with the 520 boys, and it used to be with those picnics. We would get together in Arizona or whatever. But what you did and how you unified it, because of course things happen, especially with alcohol in this team. You made it one star, one family. Like you are true sense of every word, and you and what Godmother does and everything. I got to commend you for that because since like social media started, like, and then you came around, like, and being a part of it and growing our own thing with the Die Hard family and then the 520 boys, and then to see what you're doing, it's mad props and mad respect, bro. For real.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. And I did reach out to Daniel. I did reach out to 520 boys. Like, it's not just Cali. Like, I want whoever wants to let everybody know that they're part of this welcoming vibe. So if someone goes to Arizona, they know 520 boys are here and that they are a welcoming fan club. That's what my thing is. And the cool thing is a lot of people are understanding it. We got flag runners running around with our shirts. We got, podcasters and stuff. And for something to happen this fast, it's crazy, but no one can say negativity. No one can say anything negative about us because we don't try to get in the mix like that with everybody. We try to promote everybody. Help it. That's why I told Chris. I said, Chris, you gotta come, bro. This is an opportunity for you to put Cowboy up podcast out there, and just let people know that, get that personal, handshake, just like when I went to Tucson, just like when I went to Arizona, to
Yes,
Vegas to
sir,
meet
baby.
Armando and everybody. I really like that personal, hey, bro, what's up? How you doing? Cool. If you need anything, let me know. But we're getting at the point where we're going to be able to do stuff for a lot of people, and I'm really excited about it. We're a nonprofit. Our name's trademark. We just launched onestar1family.com. So yeah, we're jamming at a crazy speed. But again, I can't wait for Rue. I can't wait for you guys to come out, man, and get together with you guys.
Well, hey, you need to get to the Arizona game because that's where we're going. So we see each other in Texas. That'd be the time.
Las Vegas. I'm telling you guys right now, Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, the Vegas game
Las
too.
Vegas is the place to be, and then we're hosting it in Denver this next season. But Las Vegas, last year, Atlanta was the game to be at. That's why all the fan clubs, everybody already knew. We're in that loop to where everybody knows what game everyone attacked Atlanta. Hella parties, hella stuff going on. This year, it's Las Vegas.
Oh,
So there's one
dude.
game that you need to get all your stuff ready for is get your money right, because as soon as that schedule drops, buy your tickets for that Raiders game before the guys buy them up and resell them at a crazy price.
Yeah,
Dude.
I'm locked in for the Bronco game. I gotta convince the wife to the Raider game. I gotta convince her.
Hey, you got a bunch of Mexican friends. You're cool. You're cool, dude. Because there's more Cowboy Cholos than Raider Cholos at that point.
Hey, I work with nothing but Raider fans, right? In San Francisco, right? I work with nothing but Raider fans, right? It's a Niner fan here and there. But like this, it's 3 Cowboy fans there. The rest of them are Raider fans, and then it's like 2 Niner fans, right? And every day, y'all know I got a different hat on, different Cowboy hat. And the one Niner fan said, "Well, I gotta do this shit every day." I said, "Every day." As long as I'm here, you're gonna see it every day. But all right, man, I'm looking forward to this, man. I'm excited about this, man. It's gonna be my first community barbecue. Any particular thing, like if people are coming, what do they need to bring for themselves, to make this successful?
Honestly, just get there, bring your own canopy, bring your own lawn chairs, bring your own ice chest, bring your family, bring your kids. We're even doing something for the kids, for Easter's the following week. So all the fan clubs, for one thing, all the fan clubs, we all chipped in. So all the hot dog meals are covered for all the kids in the park. Whether they're part of our thing or not, all the kids are going to get fed.
What kind of piñata do you have to beat up?
We actually have a football piñata. We should, we should do a Jerry Jones one.
Like the Trump Jerry Jones.
But yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. So like I said, it's pretty cool. It's well-rounded. It's family-oriented. The music we play is fun but clean. We just want to be as welcoming as possible, and it's free to attend. That's the cool thing. People think because it's a barbecue that it's going to be something, just a small kickback with like 4 or 5 canopies. Well, just the hard hitters are going to need 15, 16 canopies, just them.
Right.
That's not including everybody else.
Coach rolls deep
coming out that haven't came out in years, but they're like, we want to get in on this. So yeah, it's super cool. I feel honored just that everyone would come. Dude, we got guys from Connecticut coming, from CT Original Cowboys in Connecticut, that are like, bro, we're coming. So I'm like really tripping out on the people that are committing to buy airfare, Airbnbs, and do all that just to be here for that weekend. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an opportunity, Chris, man. Get out here, get your cowboy up. I'll do everything I can to help get your guys' brand out there. That's why I want pictures of you guys on the flyers. I want pictures. I want everyone to put the brand, faces to the brand. You know what I mean? So as much you guys get out there. But yeah, man, we're doing it. We're having fun. We're getting rhinestone hoodies for the ladies. Like, we have a lot of women that come out to our events because they feel welcome. They feel cool. Nobody's tripping. Everybody's just there to have a good time and enjoy the music. And then we got an after party, an old school after party that night. So there's a lot going on.
I don't know.
We gotta get.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
We got to get with your shirt maker because I don't know. My shirt maker's lagging. We need to make these cowboy elf shirts. Get Chris in a cowboy elf shirt for real.
I do all my stuff.
Well, send him the PDF, bro.
I do it. I got it. I could knock them out. ASAP.
Make me one. I'll pay for you. I'll Zelle you. I think I have you in my Zelle because I want like 3 of them, bro.
Matter of fact, I'll talk to Chris after this. Give us the sizes. We could get it dialed in to where I could give them to him there next Saturday.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
Kai, I'll call you after the show. I'll call you after the
And
show.
I know I need some big boy sizes, so it's all good.
Hey, I'm getting surgery.
Well, I know
Hey,
Chris
me
is
and Mike
at 5.
ain't roof size. Me and Mike ain't roof size at all.
I know Chris, Dallas Cowboys. Chris is definitely Cowboy. He's that 5-time, that 5X.
Dude, I'm a 5X tall. But he's a tall. He's not wide. See, I'm the wide and tall one.
Yeah.
No, you just the easily blocked one. That's all.
Never. I'm a trash can full of dirt.
But honestly,
Good thing I got my 3 technique next to me.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, but
Go ahead, Kai,
honestly,
Chris,
this party's turned into a 8-9 hour tailgate. Usually when we tailgate, everyone pulls up for the stadium, throws out all their stuff, set up the music. They party hard for 2.5 hours before they got to book it to the game. This one, it's an all day thing, and we're expecting perfect weather this time. 70, 75, 76 degrees all
Right.
day. It's
Yeah.
gonna be on and cracking, man. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be
Dude, these picnics get so hot. There's cowboy babies being made because of these picnics, bro. Just saying.
I don't doubt it.
Same, man.
I don't
Same.
doubt it.
Stop it. So you say somebody go wander off in the park and next year they got a baby. Come on. Stop it. I don't want to picture that image. No, stop
Hey,
it.
Hey, I block out rooms at 2 different hotels, and one of them I already had to go back because they were sold out. I had 20 rooms there, so I already had to go back and have them release more rooms. So, yeah, I'm sure them hotels are cool, but that's how it's going down, man. So, I want to do something back over there in Tucson too again with everybody. Go that way. I want to do something in Albuquerque. A lot of Cowboys fans in Albuquerque. And with the natives,
That'd be a good spot.
natives and all that, I'd love to do something over there in Albuquerque. A Fiesta Park, Fiesta Park over there. So there's a lot of there's so many things now. People want us to go to their areas and do something like this. It's catching on. People on the East Coast want us to collab with them. So on events, so that's hella cool. And like I said, we feel honored to even be thought of like that. But a lot of people are seeing what they're doing. They're changing the way they're running their fan clubs. They're dropping the word fan club just so they can be more inviting. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's pretty cool. So I do understand what you're doing, but there was a reason why I was doing this. I just didn't think it was going to take off this fast.
And
So it's really cool.
If I go, can I mess around and get the mic from the DJ again?
Yeah, you did do that in Arizona. You did do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the hell Mikey end up on stage with the mic? Oh my God. Anyway, Kai, thanks again, man, for joining us. Look, brother, I'm gonna see you next weekend.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna have a hell of a party. This
And where can they find the links and stuff like that? Where can they find you?
All you gotta do is go to onestar1family.com. Spell it out, ONESTAR, onestar1family.com. Dude, we got information for not just the picnic. You can buy your wristbands for the after party. You can register or sponsor for our golf tournament. Big shout out to Sherry Godmother, my wife. She's been kicking ass on the computer, getting everything dialed in because now she's seeing how crazy this is getting, and she's trying to lock us in to be very professional and reputable. But she's getting that all dialed in, and it's making it so much easier for us. But yeah, onestar1family.com, man. We just launched it last week. We're super excited about that next move, and we're doing everything we can to do it right.
All right. DJ Kai, once again, thanks for joining us, man. And the big fella is gonna see you next weekend.
That's right. Hey, and I'll have them cards ready for you, man, to get that Cowboy Up podcast logo and everything out there.
Like I said, I'm gonna call you right after the show, okay?
Yep, we'll do it.
All right, bro.
All right, guys. Hey, much love, man. Keep it up.
All right.
Keep doing your thing.
Hell yeah, bro. Thank you.
All right. Okay, man.
Sorry for interrupting, Chris.
Oh no, I'm used to it, man. We've been doing the show together for 3 years, so I'm used to it. So, hey man, if anybody watching, and if you're in California, and if you're not in California, man, if you've never been to a DJ Kai party, if you've never been to one, a unity group party from DJ Kai, even at the cigar bars, at the cowboy experiences that be happening in Las Colinas, Texas. If you've been to the one in Atlanta, definitely the one that's coming up for Las Vegas and Denver. The Denver one I'm already locked in on. Man, you got to attend. If you're a Cowboy fan, you got to experience DJ Kai's party, man. When he say unity group, because he frowns on fan club because it is not a fan club. What he means by unity group, he means it's a family thing. Everybody that's a Cowboy fan, and even Kuiper, he's welcome because he's related to Cowboy fans. So even Kuiper's welcome because he's related to us. Okay, he's a part of this Cowboy podcast, so he's welcome too. Even though he'll have a little, booger red on, that's fine. We still love him. We still love him.
Now what? No, we had a great old time. That one night. He would have had a great old time. It just didn't pan out the way he wanted to.
Yeah, we just lost the damn game to the Cardinals. I'm still upset about that shit. Anyway, all right, guys. We're at the hour mark. If y'all want to do a mock, we can. If not, we can punch it out. It's up to y'all.
I mean, I'm down for 3.
You down for 3, Kai?
Yeah, I'm always down.
Michael, you
Let's
good?
do it. Yeah, I'm good. I'm all nasty. I'll take a shower later. Don't worry about it.
Y'all talk amongst yourself. I gotta pull that up.
I'm gonna warm up some chicken. I'm sorry, my time is finite.
He said, I'm gonna warm up some chicken. And all I can think of, it ain't Chris's chicken.
Hey, let it go. Let it go. We're not.
No, it's Sam's Club chicken. It's Sam's Club chicken.
Hey, shit.
We're not doing that anymore. Okay.
That was funny, though.
Y'all
That was
stupid
funny.
as hell.
I just said,
Man, I can't wait to get you down to my house. Do some bullshit. Like honestly, I didn't have a ski. God damn it.
Y'all stupid. Y'all
he said the
stupid.
ski.
Oh, hold on. I shared the wrong. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I don't do that.
Mesquite, as in wood.
Yeah.
I know what you were talking about, brother.
I don't know why I thought he went to shooting skeet for some reason. That shit's actually fun as hell. Have you ever done that?
I actually haven't.
You've never gone skeet shooting? That shit is fun, man.
So y'all said 3 rounds. All right, 3
Yeah.
rounds.
3.
Kuiper, tell me what to do on the adjustments again.
Let me see. You can go for positional value a little more towards the middle.
Okay. Public or PFF on the verses.
I don't think that really matters, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. The randomness.
Yeah, that's fine. Like that.
Draft needs. All right, so we're going Cowboys and of course Cardinals. Let's enter the draft. We're gonna go that speed right there, and we'll get started. Let's go. Let's rock and roll.
Cam Ward, Shador
Shador.
Sanders, Abdul.
Gentry keep going to the Jets lately.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Dave Barron.
my wide receiver off
Yeah,
the
wide
board.
receivers gone.
Off the board lately. Hold on, let me move this over here. All right, let's see. All right, so what's remaining here, man? We got the safety, linebacker, edge rusher, the great Will Johnson from the University of Michigan. Another edge. We
Oh, I
got-
noticed Jade was already gone.
Yeah. Let's see who's gone. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Janae has gone. So we're not drafting anybody from Texas in the first round this week.
Tyler Warren to Chicago would be interesting for sure.
So player personnel director of the Cowboy Podcast. Hey, where are you looking right now at the 12th pick of all these players on the board? Who are you looking at?
It's really, to me, goes down to the top two because one guy, Malarkey Starks, is just a pure playmaker. That's all he is. He's the epitome of a playmaker. He's, to me, Brian Branch. He's what Brian Branch is for the Detroit Lions. You lose Jordan Lewis, you need a new slot receiver. Get yourself a safety who can do it all, who makes every play in the passing game. He's so smooth with the hips. He can cover, but he's also really sound tackler. And he just has the instincts that just make him a first-round pick. I love Malarkey Starks. And then Jihad Campbell, man, is a clone of Fred Warner.
Oh.
He's just do it all. Do it all.
Okay.
The athletic linebacker. I love him, honestly. I would like him to be a Cardinal, but I don't think we go middle linebacker. But if I'm the Dallas Cowboys, safety is the top need with over linebacker.
Okay. Rue.
I feel like in this spot with Tech gone, with Ashton gone, if this is like, because this honestly, this is probably the closest I've seen it where it actually kind of makes sense, right? Like the way this one fell really makes sense in terms of what we can probably expect at the top through most of this coming down to us.
Okay.
Somewhat. But I would not be shocked if they took Matthew Golden here. It wouldn't surprise me one bit, and just because of the speed and what we've seen in terms of what they've because they've been looking into him. They've looked into a couple different Texas players. They've talked to him. They've talked to Makuba. There's been some murmurs around it, and I love the pick. I respect what we get out of Luther Burden, and I respect what Ibuka was able to do at Ohio State. But Matthew Golden is special, and he's got special speed, and I think he's a great compliment to CeeDee Lamb. So I wouldn't hate him in this spot, and I wouldn't be surprised at all if that's the direction that they went, especially if this is how it fell with Tech gone and no Ashton Genty there.
Okay, Mikey.
I think Tech's gonna fall because he don't like looking at the plays. He don't like looking at film. Do you think that's gonna affect him at all?
But he's already gone, so you know.
And I don't know.
So
Did he say he didn't like looking at film, or did he say he doesn't watch football?
he doesn't watch film. Well, it's neither here nor there, but I was just joking around. That's like them manipulating the draft by releasing that. I'm with Rue as far as Golden, and remember I said what we would need would be a weapon, and it's either him or Henderson that brings that home run ability that's on them. We like Mario and Hampton, but the way they're talking about Golden is that his separation, his route running, his quick twitch, and what he brings as the complement to the offense that we have. Is the tight end on the board?
No, he's gone. He went to
gone.
Chicago.
Okay.
They went to Chicago.
Saying all that.
Now the coach.
Saying all that.
The coach
I'll take the cornerback.
All right, now
from Michigan.
Oh, will. Okay. Now the Colts wanted to trade with us. We could drop back 2 picks, and we could ask for their.
You think we can get a third?
We can get a 3. we can swap and get a 3. What do you think?
I mean, it's worth a shot.
All right, our 12, they're 14, and they're third. We're gonna make the offer. They accepted the offer, so we have traded that pick. The Colts is on the board. The Colts took Golden.
Fucking serious, dude. You see, and God bless.
That was awesome. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome.
Oh my God, that's
Fucking AI. Tell us that AI don't exist. Bullshit.
sick.
Took Golden and
So sick.
took the cornerback Will Johnson from Michigan. We are on the board again with the same 3 players, but we picked up a third. So let me see. That was funny, bro. I can't get past that.
Bro, that is bullshit, man. And you know what's
That's
funny?
awesome.
In my mind, before you did that, I was like, I want to get in front of the Colts because they might want one, and I want to be in front of fucking.
But all that does is make you right.
Yeah, it did make you right though, Rue. That Golden is moving up boards now. I mean, honestly, he's moving up now. So we, in the real draft, we may have to be aware of that. You know that,
Oh, yeah.
that Golden is moving up. So I'm still thinking about what Kuiper said also about the safety Starks, because we did lose Jordan Lewis. If we can get another Darren Woodson, shit. Hey, they were hard to find, bro. They're hard to find. So now, Rue, where do you want to go now? Golden is off the board. You want to go best player available? Because we got the number 9 ranked player on the board at 14. We got the number 10 ranked player still on the board, Campbell, at 14. And we got Mike Green, defensive end from Marshall, the rush edge at 12, still sitting here. And we got Luther, a wide receiver from Missouri, slotted at 14, and we're at 14. Where would you like to go, Ruth?
I'm kind of flabbergasted. I'm crushed because it's bullshit. What's funny is I kind of want to steal our boys' pick here, Mike Green, because you know that's where he's going at 16, and it's not like we can use another edge rusher.
All right.
Outside of that, though, outside of him, I'm going Ibuka.
You want Ibuka? Okay, from Ohio.
And real quick, just pull up Ibuka measurables real fast. I just want to see it.
Let me get out of this.
He's just a pure slot, though. That's the problem.
Is that what he is?
He's a slot receiver. That's what he's gonna be in the next level. He's Chris Godwin. He's Jackson Smith and Jigba. That's what he is.
Yeah, he didn't do shit against y'all. He damn sure didn't do shit against Michigan. He didn't do nothing against Notre Dame. I think his best year was last year, but you know when he played,
He had 10 tuds this year.
Yeah, he had 10. I mean, but he had the fucking. No, his best year was 22.
But you're right. He played 400 snaps, 340 in the slot. So you're right about that.
Yeah, we don't
Then I'm stuck because I really am stuck because it's.
Well, let's bring up Luther. Let's bring up Luther, man. In the slot, let's see. Luther.
He played a lot in the slot too.
He played a lot in the slot too.
61.
Yeah, shit.
He's a really good gadget player for the next level.
Yeah. Let's see how big is this kid? He's small as shit.
5'11", 208.
He's small. He's a speed guy.
Now Golden's not much bigger. Golden's like 6 foot 2, 205, 210, something like that.
The difference between them, though, Golden's his best abilities isn't even his speed and quickness. It's the dude's hand and his tracking ability.
Yeah,
that guy, the way he moves up the ball and the way he attacks in the air is what really makes him different.
All right.
You know what? You know what?
I'm
just
thinking
because of how this one fell, I'm going Jahad Campbell.
Okay.
Give me Jahad Campbell. Give me the linebacker.
I'm
Sure
with you.
and and give me the linebacker in this spot.
All right.
I really don't want to do it either. Like I'm kind of like, but yeah, give me the
All right, well,
linebacker in this spot.
Let's take Campbell. Campbell, welcome to the team. All right, Capper, you on deck. You know it's Mike Green, so why are we even talking about this shit?
You already know, man.
You're not going to
We don't need
start.
it anymore. We got Calais Campbell. We need the guys around him.
All right, so Mike Green, there you go. All right, the Edge went. There, Booker went. Michigan.
We didn't even talk about Kenneth Grant.
Yeah,
He's
I wanted to bring him up, but you know, I agree.
I feel like for some reason he's gonna fall. He's falling down boards right now, and he's gonna go in the 20s. Watch.
Emin Yuri is an interesting pick, man. It's too bad he's going so early in the second.
All right, man. Let's see what running back is available right now. Scatterboo is available. All right, let's see what wide receivers are available. Okay, any of these wide receivers, Kuiper, that really.
I know we.
Jaden Higgins has the nastiest release as the next receiver in the draft.
Okay.
I love that part about him. He's really good separator, has really good hands at the point of the catch. He has good contested catch rate.
Yeah, you see 337 yards at wide receiver.
And 2.2% drops.
Yeah, look at the drop rate. He don't drop balls, does he?
No.
Hands all day.
He don't drop balls. He don't drop balls, Rue.
What's he looking?
6'4". Man,
Oh, yeah.
That's our guy, bro.
Yeah,
That's our guy.
Yeah,
I would love him in the second.
yeah. Hey,
That's our guy.
hey, Higgins.
Higgins
He
is
gets all
good.
day.
That's it. I feel like that's a steal.
Oh, it is. It is.
All right, Kuiper, you're on deck, brother.
Ooh. Man, Demetrius Knight looks good. Shit.
You're not thinking O-line at all at Arizona?
And see, the thing is, right now the Cardinals we have vets in places where we can hold over, where we can go to best player available now. And honestly, this board, I don't see much offensive linemen that are going to be worth taking at this point.
But like even wide receiver, like at Arizona, you've got an aging running back in James Conner.
We drafted a running back last year for
no,
Trey Benson.
that's right. You have Trey Benson. You do have Trey Benson from last year. But like even still, you don't want to pair something up with Marvin Harrison Jr. Because like who's his two right
but
now?
I want a third round wide receiver. I don't want a second rounder because we have Michael Wilson, who's the second year. Our wide receiver group, we need a field stretcher. We need a speedy guy. But at the same time, we're a run first team. That's
it's really all defense right now for you with this team.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
everything.
exactly.
All right,
Okay.
so who you taking?
Man,
The
you know what?
age doesn't scare you,
Go to the
Demetrius?
tackles. Go to the tackles.
Tackles.
Let me see the offensive tackles.
That's who's on the board.
Oh,
They
never
all-
mind. Yeah, they are. Fuck. I guess
You're-
Knight, man. I wouldn't mind Knight at all.
You going with Knight? All right, let's go Knight.
It's crazy how fast he's going up boards too. Because I mean, I remember when he was going third round in PFF.
Scatterboo went to the
Broncos.
Broncos.
That's
All right.
scary.
Yeah.
That's scary. You get Sean Payton, Scatterboo.
All right, and then the other running back went off the board. Judkins went to the Texans.
And now that's unrealistic.
All right, quarterback
Here we go.
Dark.
Alfred Collins and
Right.
Henderson.
There is the other running back off the board.
Oh,
That's a
Yep.
real possibility too.
Yep.
that one
Cleveland
hurts.
needs a running back.
That one hurts.
Yeah.
That one hurts.
And I think, man, and that's why I keep thinking, man, the Cowboys in the second round got to go running back in the second round, dude, because they're gonna go off the board, man. They're going off the board.
They will. They will.
They going, bro. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're going off the board.
Yeah.
All right, so the best running back available right now is Samson from Tennessee. We still got Harvey. Didn't we draft Harvey the last couple drafts?
Yeah, but we can probably even get Harvey with the second, third that we have.
Second one.
4 picks from now.
Yeah.
Hey, I still, man, I am such a big Neil fan from Kansas, man. I just love the way that kid runs. He run the ball so fucking hard.
He's so elusive too.
It's still so early for him. We still hadn't forgot about you, Blue. We ain't forgot about you, Blue.
And I tell you what, bro, I love Bastial Tootin, man. Bastial Tootin. I don't know how to say his first name, but Tootin over there from Virginia Tech. That dude is a hell of a player, man. He's a solid player, and bro, his elusiveness, the way he can catch, like the dude can play. The dude can play real.
Gary, he ran for 1,100 yards last year. See, he had 15 touchdowns last year. He gets in the end zone.
Not a receiving back.
No, but he can. I mean, but he can catch though, and he can block. His blocking ability is really nice. His his ability to block the pass is really good. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, he's the fact that he's at 135 is kind of crazy to me. He shouldn't be that low.
Right. All right. So these are the best players available right now.
What's up with Marcus Embo right there?
Marcus. Okay, let's
the tackle from Purdue.
He's very athletic. Very athletic. He'll probably go to guard, honestly.
Yeah, 6'5", 300. He's 22 years old, still a young kid.
Yeah.
Let's see his stats, man. His trends. He had his last 3 games. His last 3 games didn't grade out too well. But run blocking, pass blocking are decent. He's a zone guy. Let's see, true pass set. He's average. I think I would go him in the 4th round. That's me, but
yeah.
But we are 3rd, and we still got a second, 3rd. So Kuiper, what are you thinking right now, man? As our player personnel director, man, what do you think right here?
Right here, you went linebacker, you went wide receiver. I think defensive line, man. We gotta get a DT of some sort.
DT, let's go.
We got the top ranked one right now is Joshua Fuller.
Yeah, Farmer's not bad. He's not a bad guy at all. He had really good Senior Bowl. He had a really good Senior Bowl.
Okay, and he is he a? Oh yeah, last year he's a B guy. He a 3 tech. Yeah.
After Collins, there's not much at all for nose tackles.
6'3", 318, redshirt junior. Okay.
I mean,
Former still building off even as a underclassman with some improvement, anticipation, and technique. He can be a starting caliber pass rusher. He's a rush tackle.
Yeah.
So him and a Diggy Zua on rush downs. Yeah.
What's that edge rusher?
What's the edge?
Yeah.
No, there's an edge rusher there.
Oh, what is the edge? Okay. The edge. Hold on, let me go back. The edge is Roberts from SMU. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. He's very underrated.
Look at the run grade, 81.
Look at that.
He's very underrated.
Hey, look at the pass rush grade too. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Rue, what you think about a rush guy right here?
I like that a lot. Look what he did against Clemson. That's big.
Yeah, and that was in the playoff game.
That's damn good.
Comes up huge.
Hey,
that's a big game.
I think I'm kind of sold on a rush edge from
Elijah. Let's go with Elijah.
Yeah, let's draft Elijah. Hold on, Elijah. Or do you want to get him the next pick?
No, let's get Elijah now because we
Yeah.
gotta go. It doesn't
Running
matter.
back.
We're gonna be going running back no matter what next.
Okay.
Like that has to happen.
Right. All right, Capper, you are on the board.
Ooh. We went. I'm sorry. For some reason, I'm spaced the last pick. What was my last pick? Yeah, Knight. Okay.
Mhm.
Give me Trey Harris, man.
Trey Harris.
To me, Trey Harris is only gonna fall because of his last year,
Okay.
and it's undeserved. He's gonna be a steal in the draft.
All right. So Rue look like we're going Samson right now. He's the best running back on the board, unless these
Let's just
other
take a
running
look
backs.
because you still have
Because-
Harvey out there.
But
And
you got
we
to think
know
about where
there's ties to him.
he's ranked
63.
63rd, and we
Yeah.
picking at 80.
That is true. Click on him real fast. I just want to see how big he is.
Let's click on him.
He's a
5'11".
good
Left
pure
two.
runner.
He's a pure running back. Yeah.
Hmm.
He's speedy and explosive.
I think at the end of the day, you have to take the steal, right? There's a reason he's ranked 20 spaces above everybody else. And if
Right.
you can get him at 85 or 8, what are we at? 80.
80.
80.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
take him at 80.
We'll
Yeah,
draft
let's
him.
go.
All right. All right. And that is our let's see how we get graded.
Dude, I can't believe that. I can't believe that we didn't get Matthew Golden. And
Dude, we traded down only 2 spots. So that's all we did was 2 spots, bro. And so like
That's
Mike
so
said, all right, he's moving up the board fast, bro.
He is. He
That's
is.
actually crazy, bro. Like, damn it. That's actually crazy.
Let's see. All right. Okay. So Kuiper, you got the A minus. You got an A plus for Green. You got a B for Knight, and a C plus for your wide
Trey
receiver.
Harris.
And Rue, we got our
Hey.
first.
An A.
We got our first.
Hey,
Dang.
damn.
Smashed it.
A. Our first A of the season.
Dang.
That's crazy.
That is wild.
Hey, we worked hard, man. We
Man,
that, hey,
Yeah, give yourselves a round.
took us 6 drafts
Got a-
to finally get an A.
got a damn A, baby.
That's
Take
awesome.
it. No, and you know what though? If you look at those picks, man, that wide receiver in the second, that was a steal. The running back in the third in the 80th pick, I mean, he was a steal. And you know, I need to look into Elijah Roberts, man, because he looks like, by all accounts, he came up in big games. In
Yes.
big games, he was doing really well, and it needs to be looked at. And I would assume, considering the fact that he's literally 30 minutes away, somebody had to be watching this kid, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's very feasible to think that they'd be looking into Elijah Roberts, and we need an edge. So
Yeah.
I don't hate. I'm definitely happy with what we got here.
I'm excited about this one. I think this is one of our best ones. So hey, PFF said we did pretty good. So hey,
Yeah.
because we kept getting B's and B pluses and everything like that. And I said our first A. But yeah, I'm with you though, Rue. And you know, we really got to start paying attention to Golden more. I need to do more research on Golden too, man, because when he went like that at 12 and he slotted in the 20s, hey man, something is happening. And you know, these draft boards, they shift every fucking day. Every
Yeah.
day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know? So the closer to the draft head, he may be in the teens. You never know. You never know.
Well, and you know, like there's a couple things, right? Like, because like we talk about with a lot of these players, you know, like Abdul Carter's got the foot right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Will Johnson didn't run his 40 because of an injury. There's a couple different things that are shifting this board a lot, and this is not one of those drafts where you got a lot of blue chips. There's really there really doesn't feel like there's a lot of home run grand slam. You know, there might be a couple home runs, but I don't feel a grand slam in this draft.
Yeah.
So it feels like one of those drafts where it's like, man, they really got to be digging in and looking into everything. Because if you can get some good professionals out of this one, it's if you got the character, if you have the character in the locker room right, it goes a long way, especially throughout a long season. Right. So hopefully that's what they find in this draft. They find some good character guys, and they find some guys that are just, you know, assets to the team as much as they can be, because this draft is heavy in some places, but it's not really a splashy draft by any measure from what it seems like anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So, man, hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man, for let's creeping in here on the Wednesday, man. You know, it's something we don't normally do, but man, I'm actually glad we did Wednesday, man. It was some things that needed to be said and needed to be talked about, and hey, we knocked that shit out for another fucking week. so man, any final thoughts before we get out of here, man?
I'm really curious to see what happens to just Shedeur Sanders in this draft. Honestly,
you've been on Shedeur all.
I hate him. I hate the player. I don't think he's good, but I want to see who actually picks him.
Right.
So I don't think it's the Giants anymore.
Okay. Rue, your final.
I'm curious when it comes to the quarterback. I'm curious who the random one's going to be, because there's going to be a Jackson Dart that goes early. There's going to be a Kyle McCord that goes early. There's going to be a quarterback in this draft that people are like, wait, what? And I mean, it could happen in the late 20s. The Steelers are riding with Mason Rudolph to start the year.
Oh, Jesus
BS.
Christ.
Like, I don't believe it for a second. So there's some funny things that can happen in this draft, because quarterback is one of those spots where it's like, hey, if you got a feeling about a guy, maybe. And maybe it happens more in the second, because I really don't think it should happen that much in the first. And it's going to be really interesting to find out what does happen to Shedeur. And I don't know. It's not that I don't think he's talented. I think he's talented. He threw it a 74% completion rating with a a not very good offensive line. But it's about his attitude and his character for me, and how and when you call out your O-line, dude, if you go to a top team in the league, your O-line's not going to be very good. And good luck rolling them dudes out. You'll get killed out there.
So weird.
All right. So about the Steelers, they don't care as long as they go 500, and they'll say Mike Tomlin is a good coach and he's a winning season. So they don't really give a fuck. It don't matter to me.
You think they go over 500 with Mason Rudolph in that division?
Hey, he finds a way, man.
Come on, they got an excellent coach, Rue. Come on, they got an excellent coach. He's trash. Anyway, shout out to Julie, my co-worker. Big Peaches in the house. Inside joke, guys. So, hey, man, thanks again, man. Like I said, normally we don't do this on Wednesdays, but, man, appreciate y'all joining us. Hey, man, join us on our regular scheduled time next Tuesday, and we do mock draft 7.0, and hopefully the Cowboys been to sign Michael by then.
Yeah.
So, man, hey, man, like we always say on the show, man, Dallas Cowboys for life.
Bunch of Cowboys.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Yeah, let me give a big shout out to St. Louis Joe in the building. Always WWE Ivan Sosa in the building.
You see him?
The loyalist. We got Cowboy Beat in the building.
The great Cowboy Beat.
Big shout out, man. Big shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all joining. We only growing, guys. We only growing. It's gonna get bigger. I'm excited. Hey, did you see he got retrofit right in the introduction? I did.
Hey, man. Hey, all
these videos, dancing.
Hold on, player. Sometimes I screw up, player. You know, hey, man.
Players fuck up.
Hey, yeah, players fuck up, man. Yeah. First day of pads. Say, man, you know, we all play, man. It's just something about that first day. Ain't nothing like it. It is nothing like it, man. Because now to me,
tomorrow tells the truth. Today was the fact, but tomorrow tells the truth.
I'll tell you about I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. You know, I know we all co-hosts, but I like to have a little quick monologue before we get into a subject. Your ass always got to spray and shit, and eating wings and
Motherfucker sprint.
Calm down.
Calm
down, Mikey. Calm down, Mikey.
What you sprinting right now?
Yeah, we got a long show. We can go as long as you want to, man. So 21, what you got for Brock today, man?
Pleasure to meet you, Brock. I appreciate the love on TikTok, man. Shout out to Brock, man. Welcome to the show. Hey, I got the hard hitting questions, so I got the controversial.
You come out with that Whataburger In-N-Out one, right?
We kind of keep it light, but big fella, I gotta hit him with Walter Cronkite stuff here.
Okay,
Drake or Kendrick?
See, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never really grew up liking Kendrick like that, right? I've always been a big Drake fan, so I'm gonna say Drake, but not like us. Like I was telling Terrence the other day, because Terrence is a huge Kendrick fan. I was like, not like us has me feel like a certain way, because I'm like sitting there like vibing to that song, but it's like this is Drake, and I'm a Drake fan over Kendrick any day. So that's about the only Kendrick song I like. Yeah.
And remember, subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. If you love us, tell your friends about us. Like.